just talking. We are really upset.
Well, there's the potential. I think it's because of these broadcasts. Remember, if it wasn't for these broadcasts, much of this in Washington and New York people wouldn't understand, right? But these broadcasts you've done now for 13 weeks, right? Of course, you've done them for years on other topics, but remember, we first started doing these broadcasts 13 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Nobody in the mainstream media would cover this in America.
Nobody cared.
Right? Nobody cared, right? And they thought, more importantly, they thought it was going to go away, and Miles kept saying, this is not going to go away, it's only going to get worse. Yeah. And here we are in the 13th week, where it looks like, to me, they potentially could to call for martial law. The CCP's not going to be able to, this is humiliating them on the world stage. Yeah. This is showing Xi is not so powerful, right? So the whole world stage is saying, you know, where's Xi and where's Wang Xishan? They can't control a bunch of kids down in Hong Kong, right? They don't sound like tough guys to me. So they're being humiliated every day on these broadcasts and these live streams, and I think this is the power of it to alert the world. And I think that there are actions people are taking. I got to tell you, I don't see the West allowing this to happen too much longer. I think they'll take away the free trade agreement. You know, Rubio has got he's got a very tough democracy act that's before the Senate, and I happen to think there's going to be action on that. They're back next week. I think you're going to see people on the floor of the United States Senate saying this is not acceptable. I think Rubio will make a speech as soon as he gets back, and he'll start to become, you know, he was a guy that they thought would be president one day, and he got beaten so badly by Trump, but he is a guy definitely that can be back into the mix of American national leadership, because he's taken the one topic is the Chinese people and the CCP, and he has taken the leadership on, we have to take the West, because Hong Kong, showed the best of both China and the West. That was the symbolism of Hong Kong for so many decades, right? English common law, right? Rule of law with the Chinese people's smarts and entrepreneurial spirit produced Hong Kong, which is an example for the world. Do you imagine if we had Hong Kongs throughout the whole world? Do you imagine, what would you rather have? 50 Hong Kongs, right, throughout the world, or 50 more CCPs? No, if you gave the people of the world a choice to vote, huh? If you gave people of the world a choice to vote, would you rather have 50 Hong Kongs with rule of law and the Chinese entrepreneurism, or would you rather have more CCP, right? What would the vote be? If you gave the people in the Chinese cities of mainland China, the great cities of China, if you gave a choice between the Hong Kong model and the CCP model, how many would choose the CCP model?
100% zero.
Just CCP, and not many of them, right? Most CCP people would vote for a Hong Kong model, right? Because they understand that they're one day away from being thrown in prison, right? So with the anti-corruption campaign, this is ridiculous, as Miles would say. It's I mean, look at these.
Yeah.
What's interesting, many of them have the yellow vest on, which is the French gilet jaune, right? The movement of the gilet jaune. So it's very simple.
gilet jaune 是潘东先生100%的 founder, he was 100% founder.
No. Miles is giving inside baseball.
No, it's killing. 我不要让他当法律人. Yes and no. I think Macron founder.
Yeah, he was Macron founder.
Yeah, same thing. This is
same attitude.
This is who is the founder? CCP.
He's 100%.
This is CCP found this.
This is Xi and Wang Xishan.
Yeah, Xi and Wang Xishan,
right.
No doubt.
Right.
No doubt. Only two persons, Xi, Wang Xishan is founder. Not about us. You know,
Xi and Wang Xishan are having a bad day. Remember,
right.
The great thing about global communications, they're watching exactly what you're watching at the same time you're watching.
100%
same. And this is not a good day for them.
100% same. Saddam remote to Kuwait.
Yes.
Same time, all the world watching. What has happened?
Yes, exactly.
This small country,
Exactly.
why Saddam send the army go there?
Exactly.
No reason.
Exactly.
So the guy by kill, American killed him
Right.
before.
Yeah.
I regret to go to Kuwait,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Same thing.
Same thing.
100%. Also, Japanese go to the remote country, same thing.
Yes. Yes.
This is the same thing. This is the history is back. You look at the people; they never try and can hurt some of the CCP. They just here. They home. This area is the street, not
Oh, the side street.
it's
Yeah.
is the Kowloon.
Yeah. This is Kowloon side.
This is Kowloon side.
Yeah.
This is the
Yeah.
Tongluo one. You know, it's the
Yeah.
Coast Bay in
Yeah.
the central area.
That's why you have more tourists or whatever on the Kowloon side right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's getting ready to start.
Yeah. But the next is the Kowloon.
It's spreading.
Yeah, it's spreading. CCP today is very bad. They give you all the day, 16 hours, at 10 hours, give you tired.
Yeah, not tired.
Nobody, is the CEO talk to you.
Yeah.
They ignore you.
Yeah.
Then give you show time. Then it go to night time. They make a fire.
Yeah.
You look, the city is so dangerous.
Yeah.
Woo!
Have to shut this down.
Your parents, they make a fire.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
the fabricators,
Sure.
they the students. Then give you tire, somebody live.
Yeah.
They want to arrest many
Yeah.
people. They send it to me.
Oh, it's mass arrest is what they hope to do.
Yeah, they want
And then
actually
ship those
to
people
Milan.
and ship them to mainland.
Yeah.
Well, you'll never see them again.
But sir, you need everything is support, push to
Yes.
President Trump, Rubio, McConnell, Pompeo, and it's the Vice
All,
President.
even Democrats. Everyone.
Democrats.
Democrats.
Nancy Pelosi, Schumer, must be a
They're very
Hong Kong.
tough. Yeah. Oh,
Don't go to
I think
disaster.
Nancy